So, I don't know if you younger people watch the news at all or pay attention to what's going on in the world, but it's getting kind of crazy out there, as you may have heard about. This is an election year, and it's always a little heated, we kind of argue with each other about politics every year. But this year, right now, there's a whole lot of fear and violence around how people are different. And it is not my job to tell you what political opinions to have, okay? It's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, those of you who are old enough to vote. No, I will tell you to vote. Go do your duty. Or what to think about immigration, big divisive issue right now. In Seido, we have some people who are real, social justice liberals. And we have some people who are real law and order conservatives. We have the whole gamut. We got capitalists, socialists, whatever. Plenty of room. But that's the point. That's the point I wanted to make. That in Seido, we have people of all different ideas, different opinions, different politics, different religion, different races, ethnic groups, gender, orientation, ages, socioeconomic class, whatever. We have people who are doctors and professors and PhDs and engineers, and we have people who never finished high school. Okay? We all come together on the dojo floor. We can all train together. Everybody is welcome. When I've been to some of our big events, I walked across rural Japan with a bunch of our students from Israel. And another time I hung out in Nagoya with a bunch of Muslim students from South Africa. I went out for Indian food. That's what you do in Japan, you go out for Indian food. I had a beer, they didn't because they were Muslims from South Africa. But it was okay, we had fun, we had a good talk, And it's a little bit ironic because, Japan is a very homogenous society. Like, pretty much everybody in Japan is Japanese, right? Most people in Japan are Buddhist and Shinto. There's some Christian people, but not very many. Very few Jewish people, in Japan. But, so it took, I think, some courage for Kaicho, being born and raised in Japan and growing up in that environment where everything was kind of the same, to build a worldwide organization where we have people who are so different all coming together. It really took some courage. And I think that's something that we should look to as kind of a role model in this time when everyone is so scared of each other. Again, I'm not telling you what opinions to have, okay? But there's a difference between having an opinion and being a bigot. Bigotry is not welcome in Seido Karate, and I hope it's not welcome in any of your lives, okay? So just to take an example that's in the news right now. All right, so all these people in Mexico walking up from Latin America, they want to come to the U.S. and apply for asylum. And maybe you think, okay, we should just welcome. Oh, you people need help. Yeah, come in, yeah. And maybe you think, oh, okay, we're going to let you in, but, we're going to really check your background, really, I don't know, some of you, we might not let you come in. We don't think you're very good people. Maybe you think we should tell Mexico, they're problem, you should take them. Okay, all those, I have my opinion, but, there's room for debate about it. But then you hear some people saying, oh, these people who are coming, they're going to bring diseases into our country. They're going to bring smallpox into our country. They wiped out smallpox before most of you were born. Nobody has had smallpox since the 1980s. That's just a lie. That's just a lie that somebody made up to scare people. So it's one thing to have an opinion. Okay, we can argue our opinions and maybe come to a compromise. But then people lie and tell stories about other people because they're different. And that's bigotry. And that's a line that we should not allow. And I hope that if you hear people say that, you should say, no, that's not right. You say, okay, we have different opinions, that's okay. But when you hear people being bigots, I hope that your karate training will help give you the courage. You say, no, okay, that's not right. We're going to draw the line. and say that's not okay. Okay? Because that's really our karate training. Okay, it should make our bodies stronger, that's good and everything. But the most important thing is how it makes our hearts stronger, how it makes our relationships stronger. Kaicho often talks about kizuna, relationship, as being one of the most important things in Seido. And of course, what's the three principles of Seido: love, respect, and obedience, like being obedient to other people's needs, not like I'm the kyoshi, you obey what I say. Okay. So all those things, the three circles in the plum blossom logo there. Love. If you didn't know that, so it's the Seido. I don't know if I mentioned this, so I should make the point. The Seido plum blossom logo. The plum blossom is the Nakamura family crest. So this is like Kaicho's family symbol. And he based the Seido logo on that because he wants to say we're all one Seido family. And then the three circles represent the three principles that Kaicho founded Seido on. And they were in a letter that Kaicho's mom wrote to him when he got married. And she said, I hope that you will build a marriage based on love and respect and obedience to each other. Not like, I hope your wife obeys you. No, I'm not going to say that, right? No, that they would obey each other. Like when the other one needed, they would be obedient to that, okay? So those are the principles of Seido Karate and where they come from. But I hope you will keep those in mind as I don't think the world is going to stop being real crazy soon. I hope it will stop being crazy eventually, but I don't think it's going to be soon. And we're all going to have to help the world not be so crazy.